Hey guys, welcome and or welcome back to my channel. It is your girl J Ross back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, I am going to be testing out the new CoverGirl. Well, it's not so new now, but if you watched my last video, you know why I've been out of commission for a minute. So you know why I'm just now getting to this foundation. But this is the new CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation in the shade D70. I was going to do the 4 darkest shades, but like I said, I've been out of commission for about a month and a half of videos, and I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama has done a video by this, and you can definitely find your shade by now. If you guys still want me to do the 4 darkest shades, please go ahead and comment that down below. If you guys would like to know what the heck is on my eyes, there is a tutorial already done. That link is listed down below, and I wanted to celebrate my 1-year anniversary by giving you guys a chance to win this palette, which is the Revolution Beauty collab with Makeup by Tammi, also known as Tammi Clark. And you guys have a chance to win this palette, new, not even open yet, as well as some other items. If you go ahead and check out the link below with this tutorial, it will also give you the information to the giveaway if you are seeing this video by July 22nd of 2018. I tried this foundation a couple days ago, so I kind of know what it does on my skin complexion. Does it match or not? But I want to give you guys a visual personally so you guys can see what it's like on my skin complexion if you guys ever use me as a skin complexion reference. To compare it to another CoverGirl foundation, I'm going to pull out the CoverGirl Vitalis Healthy Elixir foundation in the shade Soft Sable, which is 775. I'm just going to swatch that real quick for you guys. TruBlend, and that is the Healthy Elixir in the shade Soft Sable. This is in the shade D70 Cappuccino, and you guys can kind of tell the difference. They look like they're in the same shade range, just a different undertone. The Cappuccino has more of a golden undertone, and then this one has more of a neutral undertone, which I kind of like going for both undertones, and I can pretty much make both of them work. But if ever of you guys want to figure out what your shade is, if you are 775 and the Vitalis Healthy Elixir Foundation, then D70 may be the best for you in the new TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. I'm pretty sure most people can find their shade ranges in it, if not all. Even if they find their shade but not their undertone, they can still find a way to make things work if they really want to. What it says on the website is, from your favorite CoverGirl foundation line comes a matte formula that isn't drying or cakey. TruBlend Matte Made formula is developed with Flexi Hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimizes pore for a soft matte flawless finish. Up to 12 hours of wear. 12-hour comfort matte, pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant, and all of these foundations are a part of a 40 shade range. So before I put on the foundation, I'm also going to be trying out the new CoverGirl TruBlend Base Business Skin Primer. This is a skin smoothing primer. The primer claims to smooth skin and blur flaws to create perfect canvas, helps extend the wear of your makeup, long-lasting, weightless feel, oil-free, fragrance-free, suitable for all skin types. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this really quickly. I'll give you my thoughts on it at the end, but let's just go ahead and try this out together. I'm just gonna do I think I did 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and that worked. And if you have seen reviews on this and if somebody has told you that it does have that typical CoverGirl foundation smell, it smells just like the Healthy Elixir foundation, which is I think the only CoverGirl foundation I've actually tried. My mom used to wear the CoverGirl Queen Collection powder foundations, but I never really sat there and smelled them. But this definitely does smell like the Healthy Elixir foundation. From what I can tell, it's still giving me a little bit of a healthy natural skin glow, but I'm gonna let it dry down more to see if it does go to more of that true matte like it claims to do. I did do 3 pumps on my face. Probably could do maybe medium buildable coverage, but I don't know if you can get all the way full coverage with just this foundation. If you can, please tell me how you did it. I would love to know that. Maybe you did it without using this primer. It's Just let me know in general how you guys built it up to get full coverage, if you got it to full coverage, without making it look extremely too cakey. One thing I can say about CoverGirl's foundation, as I'm still waiting for this to dry down, is that I love the smell of them.
It just smell yummy, but don't smell disgusting.
And I think they did an amazing job with coming out with 40 shades with this launch. They did already have the TruBlend foundation, liquid foundation, but they decided to do a matte version of it, and then decided to come out with the 40 shades when they relaunched it. So if you higher end brands keep saying like, oh, well, it takes longer to do it, or it takes too much money to do it, or it takes this, or it takes that, or we don't have time, yada, yada, yada. If a drugstore can do it, you guys can do it for sure. Just stop trying to have everything be rushed launch, just so you can get more sales and actually give yourself a chance to build up to what is needed. If you have to rush and do products, do eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, stuff like that, but don't rush to do the foundations, because if you come out with like 15 shades, we gonna talk about you. Oh, we gonna hit you hard. You better ask somebody. Let's see if 5 minutes is long enough for you to be transfer proof or transfer resistant. Just gonna take this white clean piece of tissue and just gently pat it on my face. I am getting some hints of color on it, but it's not as bad. And that's just with me patting it. I'm actually scared to rub my face. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and finish out the rest of my face, and I will be back with you guys with the final look and my final thoughts. Let's wrap up my thoughts of the overall CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. I kind of feel like it's such a light coverage, and it's so light in formula in general that it could be like an everyday foundation. It's not really a dolled up, you know, all out type of foundation, but you can build it up to be that if you wanted to. But it would take a lot to build up to full, in my opinion. I use 3 pumps and I still can see my blemishes through it, but I am happy with how it looks in general after I put everything else on. But if you just want to go ahead, grab and go. I mean, this is not super light coverage where it's like BB cream light, but it's not super full coverage where it's like all you need is this, no concealer, nothing like that. This is not that type of foundation in my opinion, but to each his own. You can choose what you want. I do like the vast amount of shades in the range. I don't know why, I just feel like D60 and D70 and D80 have such a weird range of a gap. And then D80 and D90 are very close, but D70 and D80 was just like, I feel like the primer didn't really do much for me. It felt really soft, felt really smooth. As you guys know, I'm usually a spray type of primer person. I like that just more. So me going back to a lotion type concealer, not concealer, primer. It's been a while since I've tried one of those, but I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying it didn't really seem to do much. Loving the 40 shades. A lot of people were concerned. I know I was one of the concerned people saying, I wonder if all 40 shades are going to be sold in every store. Every time I go to my store, and my store has always been fair, tan, and light shade friendly, and then one dark shade, even though there's like 4 or 5 online. That's the type of demographic I live in my area. But to see the all 40 shades offered at Walmart, every Walmart I've been to, and I've been to like 3 or 4 Walmarts, I always go in the makeup section no matter where I go. So to see every, you know, all 40 shades in each Walmart I've been in, even in my demographic area, is pretty legit. I don't know if everybody has that same 40 shades at every store they go to, but I really hope it is. No matter what the demographic is, I hope every store that carries the TruBlend carries the 40 shades as well, and not just worried about, oh, well, this demographic says, or this store says they only need this. So just go ahead and do all the shades in one, you know, in every store. So that's my thoughts on that. But overall, I will keep using it. It won't be my go-to per se, but I will keep using this foundation. Did seem to give me more of like that natural matte, that semi-demi matte, I guess that's what you want to call it. Didn't give me that true matte. Like, it doesn't feel super heavy on my skin. It does feel extremely light and just goes on your skin very smoothly, but doesn't have full coverage, maybe medium to buildable. You know, that transfer resistant claim is very, very, very high, and I still didn't get the full transfer resistant. For me to just like dab on a little bit and it's like, all right, you see spots of it, but that's really good. But I wouldn't claim to be full transfer resistant. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this look, as well as what you guys think of the foundation if you guys have tried it out for yourself. Well, thank you again so much for watching. Once again, I'm your girl J Ross. If you have not already by now, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to see how I got this eye look, don't forget that will be linked down in the description box, as well as how you can win the palette that I used to get this overall eye look. And I hope to catch you guys in my next one. Peace.